California's first ever Indigi-Con is happening in San Diego at the end of the month. The San Diego event will celebrate indigenous art, artists, and authors. Joining us now to talk more about the convention is Mike Towery, the co-founder of Comic-Con, and Johnny Bear Contreras on the outside rail. Johnny Bear, who do you represent?
I represent the Yeahun Foundation, which I'm the founder of that foundation, along with San Pasqual Band. We're up in Valley Center. So I'd like to give a shout out to San Pasqual and the chairman, Steve Cope, for all his support.
All right, so gentlemen, Indigicon sounds like Comic-Con. Please explain the connection and why it's important to have the event around the big event.
Well, it's Comic-Con. So not everyone can get a badge to Comic-Con because there's only so much space, but there's actually a lot that goes on outside of Comic-Con that anybody can go and see. And so this year at the UCSD Park and Market building on Market Street, there's going to be the first Indigi-Con highlighting the comics work of indigenous authors and writers, especially the Kumeyaay will be here, representatives of the Yurok tribe, largest tribe in California, Tongva, which is the tribe up in Los Angeles. Washio is going to be one of the artists there, and so it's an important event to be able to give that kind of a platform.
A platform for artists who might not otherwise receive it, correct?
That's right.
And in the bright light of Comic-Con, why not? It makes perfect sense. How many indigenous artists are we talking about, Johnny Bear?
At least a half a dozen indigenous artists, some from the local region, some from more of the northern side, as Mike was mentioning, the Yurok. But we're also going to have a comic there that it's a dual comic, and it'll be talking about some of the creation story here in Kumeyaay Nation. So you'll have a mix of Pamakowicham as well as Kumeyaay artists as well.
It's an art form that we don't realize how important it is until you walk into a movie theater, and every movie is a Marvel, every big blockbuster is derives from a comic book. Why is that? Why do we overlook it when it's really staring us in the face as a major art form?
Great question, and especially here in San Diego.
Yeah.
You know, being a public artist myself, through the years, one of my mentors used to say, you know, Johnny, the reason that some of these things don't get offered as much or explored is there's too much to do in beautiful San Diego, and I agree with him. But at the same time, I think along with Comic-Con and Indigicon, first time ever here in San Diego, I think there's lots of new platforms that we can explore, especially downtown San Diego.
Well, Mike, I know you brought some comic books. Can you, using this camera right here, can you just hold up, Mike, some of those, and I'll ask you, how is it going to play out now? If you put that camera right there. First of all, what are we looking at?
This is the first comic from the Kumeyaay Visual Storytelling Project. Kumeyaay are the local tribe in San Diego County and northern Baja, and this is a comic produced by a group of Kumeyaay with a couple of other friendly people who had experience in the comics. And it was an opportunity for the Kumeyaay to tell their own story as they wanted it told instead of other people telling their story.
It's so important to be able to tap into people's imagination, is it not?
Absolutely.
I mean, isn't that what this is about? Maybe you're not you're getting into the fancy schools or whatnot, but if you can tap into your imagination and have that recognized by other people, you're there, right?
It's a great connection. You know, at first it may seem as a casual approach to something that's very complex and sophisticated, but we were talking earlier about sequential art. Sequential art has been part of the Native people's processing forever since time immemorial. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so just quickly as we wrap this up, how can people make sure to see this?
You want to go to yeahunfoundation.org.
Spell that real quickly. So
EYAAY, ahunn.org. There you'll find the schedule, and the schedule's coming together as we speak, and you'll be able to see some of the merchandise for purchase as well, and that's going to support the event for next year.
The power of imagination, I think, is the theme of this conversation. And gentlemen, for you being flag bearers, I appreciate you coming in and let's do this again when next year it's going to be 12 artists, and the year after that it's going to be 36 artists.
Absolutely.
And then you can look in the mirror and say, hey, this is a major success. Yep. So we appreciate you sharing the story with us, and we will talk to you down the road, okay?
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.